Hey everybody, it's the Lex man here. Now, I know it has been a while. I know I need to stop being fucking lazy and get more reviews out. And Parfums Vintage have sent me this stuff with the purpose of a review. So I do apologise that the review's a little later this time. I know I said I'd do one a month. But I've just been doing a bunch of shit and working with a bunch of stuff and trying to learn new stuff. So I've just been so damn busy. Working a lot of VR stuff and all that. But anyway, today I have Sunset in Heaven. Here it is. Nice label, nice bottle design, just the classic stuff I've seen before. Now this was a scent I was talking about where I thought this will be the one that I give a bad review. This will be the one that they send me that I don't like. And I tried it for a fair bit, as you can see. And I ended up really loving this one. I honestly thought this would be my first negative review from their house. I thought it smelled kind of cheap and nasty at first. But it actually started to grow on me and I actually really like it now. So we're going to start off, as I always do, with the notes. Now, I was a dumbass, Sunset in Heaven. I forgot to get the notes up because I'm an idiot. Parfums Vintage. There we go, let's get that shit up. No, I want to go on the official website, not for Grantica, because for Grantica can be a bit unreliable at times. I've also adjusted the microphone volume. So anyway, let's get started. The top notes are sweet amber, saffron, orange. The middle notes are jasmine, cedarwood, and the base notes are ambergris, oak moss, and fir resin. Frozen, boy. Anyway, this is a great one. Usual, awesome sprayer. Great bottle, pardon me, the whole shenanigans. I honestly, at first spray, I thought, nah, it's got a sort of candy floss vibe almost. Like a sort of, it reminds me of these grapes we got. We got these candy floss grapes one time. And they taste like candy floss, but they're grapes. And I know what you're thinking. That's, got something up my nose, goddamn. The grapes, but they taste like candy floss, and it's weird. It's not like actual candy floss. Your brain just cannot. My brain anyway couldn't handle it. I'm expecting a grapey taste with a little bit of candy floss, but it actually tasted like candy floss. It was really weird, and that's the sort of vibe I got from this. I actually love this though. I mean, it's got a sweet vibe. It's sexy, but it's got a bit of freshness in there, you know, and it just really worked out. When I first tried it, I was just getting that sweet vibe, and I just thought those candy floss grapes. That's first thing that came to my mind was that confusion of the brain with the candy floss grapes. But this is really growing on me, and I can see this just being a really, really good clubbing scent, and also a very good intimate scent. Let's move on to that. Performance in this one's actually pretty good as well. It's not as strong as some of the other ones. It's not got that super beastness. Don't be expecting Yope Home levels of performance here. Also, don't be expecting X-Batch or any other Parfums Vintage level of performance here. This is not a weakling by any means. It's just not as strong in my experience on my skin as their other offerings. That does not mean it's weak. That means instead of it being powerful, it's now above average, which is still good performance. I'm quite happy with above average to moderate. I'm cool with that. So performance in this one, longevity, both pretty damn good. Moving on, let's talk about the age group with this one. With this one, I'm going to recommend, I would say 18 and up with this one. I think this is great if you're 18 and you want to step up from your usual sort of stuff everyone's wearing, your 1 million Lamal, blah, 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 blah. We know the routine, we've heard it all before. And if you haven't heard it all before, then why the fuck are you watching this channel? Like, legit, go watch another channel. Because if you aren't in the know, then you'll be getting references from this channel and you won't get them. So, just saying. But I think it's great if you're 18, you know, and you're wanting to get something more fitting, but it's also got a sort of mature vibe. It's also young, vibrant, but it's got that mature vibe in there, whereas not mature enough that it's an old man sort of thing. And that's where I think this comes in, 18 and up. But I mean, as I've said, that's my recommendation. I'm a fucking asshole, so why are you listening to me anyway? Just saying, that's just my recommendation. If you want to wear this at 5 years old on your first day in school, then hell, go for it. I mean, if your parents are rich enough to buy you this as a gift for a fucking 5-year-old going to school, then lucky bastard, you'll probably have a Ferrari when you're 18 and won't give two shits about this. But hey, I'm just speculating. I'm not a philosopher, I can't predict the future. If I could, I'd be like winning the lottery and shit. I'd be out there sitting going, yeah, looking at what happens to Trump. I'd be sitting there seeing how World War III would start and trying to stop it. I'd be like Doctor Who, except instead of doing good things, I just manipulate the world so it benefits me because I'm a fucking asshole. But yeah. That's a great idea for a show right there. God damn. If anyone steals that, if this becomes a Netflix original in the next 6 months, I'm going to hunt you down and I demand royalties and a blowjob and I get to kick you in the balls and fuck your wife. to the Knight Rider theme. Dum dabba dabba dum dabba 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 dum dabba dabba dum dabba 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 dabba. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. So let's move on with that one. We're going to talk about seasons now. Seasons you can wear this. Spring, hell yes. Any season except summer. This is a little bit, I mean, I think this could work in summer. Just one small spray on the wrist. Dabbity dab dab dab. Dab. And that's you. Yes, I dabbed for the first time on my YouTube. Feel free to unsubscribe and send me hate mail. I don't mind. I already get enough of it as it is, especially after my German live stream. No, I'm kidding. The Fragrance Army hasn't attacked me yet for that live stream. Because, for obvious reasons, but let's not get into that. Although I probably should, because it would really boost my view count. Yeah. Maybe I'll add Jeremy in the thumbnail, because I mentioned him for 2 seconds. And in the fragrance community, from what I've seen, if you mention Jeremy for so much as 2 seconds, that warrants him being in the thumbnail and a clickbait title. Just saying what I'm seeing. Okay, so every season except summer. Spring, winter, autumn, this will be fine. Spray a little bit more on in the colder weather to get a bit more performance. You know the routine. We've been through this before. I'm not your fucking dad. And if I was, I'd probably be divorcing your mother and paying you welfare. So, you know, paying child support and all that shit. Or be an asshole and not pay it and flee to Mexico. Because I'm an asshole. That's the sort of thing I would do. Sitting there with a Hawaiian shirt on, pair of aviators on, ice cold beer, and just, you know, being a fucking asshole who probably borrows money from the local mob and needs to pay it back. At which point I flee back to the United States or the Europe or anywhere else and get fucked up. But I mean, as long as I smell good wearing this, I think it's okay. You know, just saying, yeah. So, yeah. Really good for all seasons apart from summer, really. But again, it's up to you. You could probably wear this in the wrist. It's got that freshness in there, which I think helps it a lot more for heated, hotter weather. Heated, hotter weather? What the fuck am I saying? I need to lay off the cocaine. Anyway, moving on. Situation-wise, where can you wear this? Can you wear this to work? Yes. A little bit too sexy for work. There are other offerings from Parfums Vintage that would benefit a workplace environment a little more. But if this is all you have, or you received it as a gift or something, it could work. Just go easy on the sprays. And especially easy on the sprays with this one, because like I said, this is one of these ones where it smells really nice. But if you bathe yourself in this, it's going to smell like cheap window cleaner. Do not, some people at Parfums Vintage spent a lot of time and effort making this smell as good as it does. Don't put their efforts to waste by wearing 30 sprays, even though I encourage that a lot. It works with scents like Kuros that are, if anything, smell better when they're super strong, and that's the whole thing behind Powerhouse Kings. But a scent like this, I just don't think it works quite as well. My opinion, entirely up to you. Your scent, you bought it, do whatever the fuck you want with it. Work scent, hell yes. Date scent, I highly recommend this as a date scent, definitely. Very good, very unique. You won't have her sitting recognising this, saying, "Oh, my ex wore it," or some guy I fucked in high school, or that jock that I gave a blowjob to in the locker room wore this. Not gonna happen. This is you're not gonna get this too recognised as much, and it's got a sexy name. What are you wearing? Well, baby, it's called Sunset in Heaven by Parfums Vintage. If you do not get your dick sucked under the restaurant table after saying those words, then there's something wrong with all of us, you know? Just saying. If that doesn't happen, I think World War III should happen, because, damn. If that doesn't happen, then every 80s sitcom and romantic film that I have watched is all a lie. And I refuse to accept it as a lie. You can fuck off. I will take that shit to the grave. So, date scent, excellent. Clubbing scent, fantastic. Date, clubbing, intimate scenarios, I think is where this really shines. For my experience anyway. It's got a really sexy vibe. For a clubbing scent, you may need to put on a little bit more so it doesn't get drowned out by the other Yopes, Lamals, 1 million. You know the routine. But other than that, I would add Aventus out of that list, since that's getting a lot more popular now. So that's no longer a little secret for our guys. Damn you, Creed, and everyone else. But again, we saw this coming. We talked about how good it was. Everyone done videos on it. It's only natural it's going to get more popular because everyone and their fucking dog is doing videos on it. So we can't complain about everyone else wearing Aventus because we caused it. We're the assholes. We fucked up. We got to take the heat. It's just how it is. Anyway, so definitely great for a clubbing scent. Really, really good. It's got a sweetness, that energetic vibe that fits the club scene. Fantastic. Now, casual wear, yes, you can. When I say casual wear, I'm thinking walking around with a loose-fitting shirt on, maybe a linen shirt, some chinos, shorts, maybe some light jeans, whatever the weather is, something laid back like that. Light-coloured trousers, linen or light cotton shirt, on a hot day in like Milan or somewhere. That's the sort of vibe I get from this. A very vacation, laid-back holiday vibe. Sort of guy who's about town, want to have a good time. You know, maybe go to an arcade, play a few pinball machines, have a few beers, fuck a few women, go home, call it a night, and do the same thing all over again for the rest of his vacation. AKA me, if I looked better and lost weight. I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. God damn you guys. Oh, God, I wish I was Jeremy. I take that back. Please don't hate me. Hashtag Jeremy. Give me views. Anyway, yes. Formal wear, it can work. I think this could work as a formal scent, but as I mentioned about the work thing, there are better offerings from Parfums Vintage if you want formal wear. I think this is more of a party, intimate, fuck everyone on two legs scent. Even your rabbit when it stands up. No, don't do that. That's illegal and you'll get arrested and I'll take the heat for that. And I've got enough heat as it is because summer's coming up, it's getting warmer and the heating is on downstairs and I had a new boiler put in. So right now I am taking the heat because it's fucking boiling in this room. As you can tell with my very shiny forehead. Which isn't too bad because I did wipe it down with the baby wipe earlier because fuck the tap. You know, sorting that out. But I do think there are better offerings for formal wear, in my honest opinion. This can still work. If I smelled someone in a suit at a wedding or a meeting or some formal event, I would not be like, oh, that's so unfitting. I think it could work, but all I'm saying is there are better offerings in the Parfums Vintage lineup. Anyhow, guys, it's good to see you guys again, of course. I hope you enjoyed this review. As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and of course buy all my merch, which isn't available yet, but I totally will have Lex-TV's hats, caps, shop glasses, mouse crates, and maybe a personal hooker with a shortcut shirt on that can be delivered to your house. Or maybe a sex robot. We'll see. Maybe the future will boost in the next 2 years. Who knows? But no, I don't have a merch store yet, but if I did, I would totally sell you shit, because I'm an asshole and capitalism ho. Anyway, all joking aside, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you had a good time. I hope I answered some of your questions on this scent. Don't forget, you can ask me any question below in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, guys, the golden rule, keep on smelling fly. Also, remember, just to clarify, I received this scent for free from Parfums Vintage for review. It was not paid for. Just so you guys know, I received this for free, didn't pay for it. So, yeah, this is my honest opinion on this one. Hope it answers a few questions. I really like this one. Didn't like it at first, but I hope this shines some light on it. Damn good scent. I'm really glad they made it. I'm a bit more unique. Focused more on a sort of party clubbing sort of lifestyle, this one. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Peace out.